Hi, guys. Welcome to Weekly Travel Updates. Well, a lot is going on you just would not believe. I'll tell you, Hawaii is open again. Aloha. I think that our whole world would be better if we practice aloha. Aloha means hello, aloha means goodbye, aloha means I love you. It's a state of mind when you go to Hawaii. That's what they tell you. So, we're very excited. The Pride of America started sailing this Saturday. So, we have a sailing that is sailing October 21st. Well, it's actually leaving on the 22nd. We're flying over on the 21st. But it's very, very, very exciting for Hawaii that they are now back in the flow and they're very excited. Money will do a lot of things to you. So not having it has been a big deal. Hey, Tawana. Um, I was so glad that I got to see you this week. So on to cruise news. Um, August, Holland American is going to do a 24-day sailing to Iceland and Greenland. A lot of people really want to go when they can see the aurora lights. That's one of the reasons that we chose Alaska for September of this year, because there's a possibility, you don't ever know, but there's a possibility that we will see the aurora lights in September. But this is a more likely advantage because it's going to be Iceland and Greenland. So that is where I don't think they'll have any chance of missing it. Uh, if you go to places like that or our Alaska trip, one of the things someone asked me was, well, how do you dress? Well, you dress in layers, um, almost like you do here, because we, it has had 2 or 3 cold days, freeze. I guess it was Saturday night, and today it was 80. So our weather just doesn't know which way to go. But I enjoy the warm weather. Can't wait for, well, shouldn't say can't wait for June. June means that our wedding is right around the corner. So, Trey and Maya, while we are terribly excited and awfully blessed, um, I don't want to rush things. It's going fast enough. Okay, let me tell you what else. Uh, One of the things that passengers have asked me is, what's the CDC doing now? The CDC is going to keep masking in place in public areas. It like before you get on a ship, you're going to wear them when you're in the port terminal, when you're walking up the stairway, lugging your roller bag. You're going to wear them then. And if there is an outbreak on a ship, you're going to wear them then. So it is not gone yet, but there was Cruise C360. It's a huge cruise show, and they had all of the, well, 4 major players were there. Um, Ruben Rodriguez was there. He's the president of MSC. The president of NCL was there, Harry Summer. The Princess president, John Paget, and he also oversees the exercises and practices that Carnival uses. And then, of course, Royal Caribbean was there with our own Michael Bailey, who is the president and CEO. And you get a lot of feeling of how things are going to go, but there's not a surety. But one of the things that Michael Bailey said, he said, I think, I'm going to paraphrase this. He said, I'll tell you that he started it word for word, just like this. I think from everything you have seen, now I'm going to paraphrase, in the last 18 months, with the practices that have been successful and the practices that are annoying, we may see these things change. And I think that we'll see it by summer. So another cruise vlogger that I watch, he was so funny today. He was singing Summer Lovin', and he said, Summer Lovin', no testing or mask. It would be cool if we had no testing or mask by summer. Uh, Royal Caribbean seems to think that we can do it. So we will follow Mr. Michael Bailey's hopeful words and really hope that we get there. I'm getting a lot of questions about the problems people are having at check-in, and there are. If you don't have a good travel agent who goes through the process with you, um, get one because the protocols change. The way that different cruise lines upload, it's not something I could tell you here because Verifly is the app that Carnival uses. Royal Caribbean and Princess have their own. You check in at we use Cruising Power, which has Royal Caribbean and Celebrity, but you check into their app and you upload those documents. If you have a problem, that's when you'd see your travel agent, or that's when, like, we offer a service where we do all the check-ins for you. Hey, Lisa Thomas, I love you. But we do those check-ins for you for $20. It takes me about 30 minutes to check in a couple. I've had clients say, I've been working on this for an hour and I just can't get it to accept it. So thanks. I can't get it to accept our documents. You don't have to be tech savvy, but there is a process, and you can't go beyond this page until every single one of these boxes are ticked or filled in, but with whatever documentation or whatever information that they need to allow you to upload it. And then once it's uploaded, you should be able to modify things fairly easy. But we are in the office. I am in the office Fridays and Saturdays, except for Maya's graduating May 7th. And I won't be there that weekend. But call and make an appointment with me. I have a calendar that you can block off times to have some one-on-one time with me. I tell you guys, I'm having to share with my customers that, like, it could be tomorrow afternoon, or it could be, I told one lady Saturday, I said, it will be Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday before I get to it, because everybody's ready to travel and everybody's ready to travel right now. We have booked more last minute trips, and that's a great thing. I'm not complaining at all, but we have booked a ton of them. I think it is that people really want to feel the security and that everything's going to be okay. And when they feel that, then they'll do it. Okay, now I put my Calendly link in the bottom. It's calendly.com/PD journeys for professional development journeys. Or I also have one under action travel. So calendly.com/action travel. Okay, let me tell you, I've told you about the price. All right, so there is a lot of uproar in the industry from Carnival, or about Carnival. Carnival is increasing prices. Now, we get increased prices, so I don't know if we just expect that they don't have to have increased prices too, but everything in the world's increasing, and they are increasing their drinks package. It's only by a few dollars, but their cheers package for alcoholic beverages, their bubbles package for, sodas, and even their water package. I don't know, the water's gone up, but anyway, that's what they're doing. They just kind of followed suit with Royal Caribbean, where gratuities went up, and that's still going to be the case. They're not going to change that after going in. And these are going to be effective May 1st, that the prices are increasing. If you have a sailing and you are already booked, I would highly suggest you look and see if your beverage package, if you can book it now. And if you can, I think that you can lock in the rates prior to the May 1 increase. If you cannot and you need some help, reach out to me, 336-222-TRIP. That's our phone number, and it'll switch you right over to me. Okay, a big shift is going on, and it is working from a different location. So many people have gone to remote work that there is a fabulous place that I've found. It is in Lake Tahoe, and you got to check this place out. It is a home within a home. 2 desks are set up. I mean, ergonomic chairs, mics, speakers, camera. You are ready to step in and do what I'm doing right now. That would be so cool. It has an outdoor patio. It has full kitchen facilities and utensils, everything that you need. The biggest surprise that I saw, and I hope to, well, yeah, I hope Dick Fisher hears this at some point. When you arrive with this package, it includes a Tesla. A Tesla. A Tesla with instructions to drive to your home. It's in Lake Tahoe, so it's beautiful surroundings from the time that you arrive. When I lived in California for many years, Lake Tahoe always seemed like home. It was maybe just because of the trees, pine trees everywhere. Anyway, it was beautiful. But this place, I'm telling you, is unlike anything I've ever seen. They have geared it specifically towards working remotely, like a nomad. But in the name of it, Wonder. Whoops, sorry. The name of it is Wonder. It has a fire pit outside. It is a home rental, and it is pet friendly. They use Pottery Barn items in the bath. They have an uplift desk, because a lot of people have gone to working standing up. For me, I lift my desk up sometimes to stand up and sometimes to sit down, because sitting down all the time doesn't work for me. It is very high speed internet, and they start at $400 a night. It's a ski in, ski out location. Now you realize $400 a night is going to be when there is no snow, because when there's ski in, ski out, that same location goes for $900 a night. But there were so many little things in watching the information about it. I mean, it even had a Dyson dryer, a $350 hair dryer, an indoor fire pit, or a fire pit under the, like what you might consider a garage overview. But I was super impressed. The lawn furniture was great. It had a sitting area. Some of the units have got jacuzzis outside. Some of them have whole pools outside. Call me if you have interest in working from a location with a different view. This is probably the most work ready property that I've ever suggested. But it's called Wonder, Wander, and it's in Lake Tahoe. They have another location that is in Oregon. And I'm not sure what the draw is, because I really hadn't checked that one out yet. I was so in love with these contemporary homes. I mean, floor to ceiling windows. It was fabulous. Okay, guys, I have talked on and on. You're probably very tired of hearing me. The other thing that happened this weekend was that the Conan Dam marked the return of cruising into Canada. Yay! Becky Matsuoka a friend from Puerto Vallarta who watches us frequently. I have 3 sailings that I'm working on with her for them to travel to Quebec for the summer. So, very exciting news. With March and April being spring break and the occupancy levels reaching close to 100%, um, the days of getting on a ship and it being somewhat empty are likely pretty much gone. Um, things the outbreaks have been minuscule. Um, ships are cruising everywhere. There's been one cancellation in the Antarctica. What's the name of the ship? In Antarctica, they had to cancel 3 sailings. Dang it. I think that it was a P&O ship, but they've had to cancel 3 sailings, not because of COVID for the passengers, but for COVID from staff. And they can't get enough staff to keep it running. Okay, guys, sorry I went so long. If you have questions, let me know. I am going to do something about solo traveling next week, unless somebody else has something that you're interested in or that I could help you with. When I put the calendar up there, I can't see my comments anymore. Comments. Oh, good. Well, it's not good. You guys go to Weekly Travel Updates on YouTube and please like our channel. Pretty please. The only other thing I want to tell you, we still are sending a trip to Alaska September 13th to the 23rd. That price for a balcony is now about $5,600. We started it at $6,200 because this is your air, your cruise, your travel insurance, all of your bus transportation, your accommodations, your rail, excursions when we get into Skagway, Juneau, and Ketchikan. Really a put together detailed package where you will just go and unpack and somebody's going to be with you the whole time, only if you need them. We're doing the same thing for Hawaii, 21st of October, and we are announcing late spring 2023, a taste of Scotland and Ireland. See you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.